Okay, welcome back to the channel. This is part 3 of the complete bathroom remodel. This segment is going to be all plumbing related. So here I am. I know it's not the bathroom. I'm in the laundry room that's on the other side of the bathroom wall and cutting in a a washing machine box. As you can see there's the two lines coming out of the wall. There was just valves and a drain that just went right into the wall, and I'm going to be replacing that with an actual washing machine box to neaten things up and move them out of the way for what I'm doing in the bathroom. So here you can see I have a reciprocating saw for an arm, which is pretty handy. So there I'm just test fitting it, and I'm going to bring it around the bathroom side and test fit it again. And I skip over the parts where I'm screwing it in. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. All right, plumbing day. Time to undo all this mess. Laundry room's on the other side of the wall here. I just installed this laundry room box. I'm going to be cutting these lines and sending them over here to the laundry. And then I'm going to reroute everything so that there's two shutoffs in the utility room, and I want them to control everything in the bathroom, so I can just leave them shut off while I'm doing this remodel. So everything here is going to get rerouted. So I'm just going to drain off the pressure right now. I've got the water turned off. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to replace two of the lines in the ceiling here that are copper and they're already corroded. That way we can maybe prevent a future leak. So that's what's going on. Let's see if I could not get wet here. It's almost like I knew what was about to happen. Okay, that one seems to be drained. Let's get the cold side. Well, a little more pressure than I was expecting there. I think we'll drain. The water actually reached the ceiling. That was crazy. Yeah. Not gonna do that again. I'll take it from the toilet. Holy cow. And by toilet, I mean it's a quarter turn valve there. I was trying to open it slowly, and that didn't go so well. So I got a little squirt. Let's try this. You probably can't see it from there, but I'm opening the toilet supply, which has a little hose on it yet that I can direct into the bucket so it doesn't squirt up to the ceiling like that just did. And it's also the lowest point here, so theoretically I should be draining off all the pressure here. Alright, so here I'm just cutting these main supplies that were coming in. They branched off to the vanity and the toilet from there, but I'm going to be rerouting them and separating the laundry room from the bathroom. Those two lines are just going to come down to the washing machine box there, and then I'll run all new lines from the valves that are in the utility room that are going to control just the bathroom. For whatever reason, they used 3/8 lines coming in there, which is kind of unusual. Some places it was 1/2 inch, some places 3/8, and all flexible copper. So I'm just cutting those, and then I'm going to put a shark bite and switch to PEX from there down to the box. Trying to straighten this out a little bit. I'm just going to be using a shark bite. It's 3/8 to 1/2 inch. That's 3/8 pipe up there.
Hey, that's what I said.
All right. Gonna mark this so I know that I pushed it all the way up. I always put a mark there. Okay. That one's fully seated. Let's square up the end. Put this guy on it.
So those are just pinch clamps that I use there on the PEX pipe. A little bit later in the video, I'll give you more of a close-up and show you how that works, if you haven't seen that before. It's really pretty simple. Here I'm just draining off the water left in these lines. I'm going to replace those 2 copper lines. This house has been prone to water leaks. A lot of the copper's corroded. So any chance I get, I'm just trying to replace whatever I can replace while it's open. Can't get to all of it, but every little bit helps. So I think I just cut that into a couple pieces to make it easier to pull out of the floor joist there. There's a water line that goes to the toilet upstairs. I needed to shorten that a little bit because it was kind of sloped and coming down just below the floor joist level, and that would have been in the way for the drywall, so it was a good time to shorten that up a little bit. That's that one on the bottom right.
Now, the tricky one is going to be this hot side. I want to eliminate that T there that's all nasty looking. And then right here, there's some interference with that pipe, so it's going to cause a leak in the future. So, I'm going to cut that out now. I like to get the water turned back on before the homeowners get back so they can use the water. So once I connect this one, then I can turn it back on, because the rest of the water lines in here are going to be isolated to just the bathroom. There's 2 shut-off valves. So I think I already mentioned that, but why not repeat myself?
The nice thing about it being soft copper was once I cut it, I was able to just like pull it down and shape it a little to pull it out of those floor joists. Yeah, If that was stiff copper, I would have had to cut it in a bunch of pieces or really pull on it to get it out of there.
All right, I've been pretty lax about getting my video here, so I'm gonna kind of update you where I'm at. Yesterday I installed the dryer or the washing machine box here, hooked that up, and that's connected to the old plumbing. I changed out these two lines. Not sure if I'll show any footage of that. And then I changed out this drain here. The drain used to come up here, and there was no vent, so I added this air admittance valve. Is gonna be under the vanity because there was some gurgling before between their sink when the washer was draining and the sink was there. I think it was siphoning some out of the trap, so put that air admittance valve in there to try and prevent that from happening. This is where the lines used to go into the laundry room, so I'm just about to put a board up here to patch that. Gonna do some drywall patch on the other side. I just added these here so I can hook up my PEX to there. I gotta put one over here for the toilet yet, but like it's a bidet, so I gotta figure out where the supply line needs to come in. It's a fancy electronic one, so that's where I'm at. I'll set it on the tripod and catch some of this. I've already cut this block here. I'm just gonna put some pocket screws in there to hold it, and then probably one more, a drywall screw on the other side into the block to keep it up here. All right, and then I'll put a drywall screw on the other side and spackle it in. Okay, here's the utility room where I need to connect where these two lines run up. There's one that says hot and this one says cold. That's where they're going through the wall to the bathroom right now. I'm going to send them up through the ceiling there, and then the whole bathroom. These were just running to the shower before, but the whole bathroom is going to be controlled by these two valves then. So I'm going to drill those holes now. Okay, I'm going to cut these pipes first before I drill the new holes. Before I cut them, I just want to clean them up a bit. There's some paint on the back side of them. Have some paper towels handy because we're probably going to get some water out of there. Okay, here's one. Oh. That would be hard to solder that anyway because it's filled with water right here. I don't know. I'm tempted. All right. Next one. Oh, it's not right here. Okay. Here we go. Just gonna put a little tape over these first. Make sure no debris gets in the pipe when I'm drilling the hole here.
It's really tricky to get the right angle there with all those pipes in the way and try and hold the vacuum so I didn't make such a mess. But I got it done.
Okay, back in the bathroom now. Now I got to drill across all those joists so I can pass the water line from where I just drilled, which is right up over there, and then it's going to come across here
and down to the shower. I'm running the vacuum here when I do these cuts because I had already vacuumed up all my mess when I realized I forgot to drill these last couple holes. So I was trying to be a little neater about those last few ones there, just so I don't have to vacuum everything again. I try and keep a little neat workspace when I can.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can get these water lines in here now. That's gonna be a hard bend going right there with the tubing. Let's see what happens.
It ended up being a pretty good workout, but it went pretty decent. There's definitely a lot of push, pull, push, pull. Working up the sweat. Shaking out the hands there. A loose feeling in my hand sometimes from a pinched nerve in my neck, so that's what that little handshake was about.
Okay.
And that's the supply going over to the toilet. Camera's not getting a good angle at it there. That's better. It's like the dude heard me. Hey, buddy, move the camera.
Okay. This is the pinch clamp. Goes on the pipe. It goes over to fitting. Like so. And then you put it down to about 1/8 of an inch of the pipe showing. And then you give it a squish till it squishes no more. And then you're done.
It's a very technical term there. Squish.
So I'm going to cut it right here. Again, slide the pinch clamp on first, put it into the fitting. And see, this one has these little ears on here that actually holds the thing like 1/8 inch away from the end of the pipe for you. Squeeze. There you go. And then I'm gonna probably put a little clamp on this and get it against the wall. because there's a light that's got to go up there, so I got to make sure I got room for the box. Okay, that's how you do it. This is a little pipe clamp. Snap it on there and nail it in. Okay, I ran out of shark bite fittings, so to make my last connection up here, I'm gonna have to solder this onto the pipe. So I'm gonna see if I can get some footage of that for you. I'm gonna put some soldering paste on all the fittings. I've already put it inside here. Stick that in there. Some more in there. I'm gonna put it up on the pipe. Okay, that part's done. Let's see if I can adjust the angle so you can see what I'm doing. I don't know how this is gonna work. Okay, there's the pipe right here that I'm gonna be soldering. Close to the wall. It's just a little nerve-wracking, but I'm going to just dampen things here so that nothing ignites. No dust particles that are going to easily catch flame. Alright, put this on here. Maybe. Ah, now the coupling's fighting me. There we go. Okay, that's there. I'm gonna leave that out a little and see what happens. So I can see the solder go in there. Wish that would come out a little. I don't know. I can't really see it there. See if I got it or not. Okay. This. I don't know. Did I get it all? I think I did. Okay. I apologize for the heavy breathing, but trying to reach through all those pipes is kind of tough. Getting close to the camera there. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, I've got the hot and cold detached. These are the two shut-off valves that are controlling the whole bathroom now. So now I gotta go finish connecting inside. And this is pretty much going to bring us to the end of the video. So part 4 is going to be some electrical and a little bit more plumbing. And then we'll get into closing up the walls.
Thanks for watching.
Here we go.